The only concern was that you were going to spend money and you weren't going to get it back. Look at this.
Right.
You needed volume so you can hear this too.
Whoa.
I mean, what in the...
Oh, my God.
Dude, he looks like old... I'm back.
I'm back.
Obviously, Mike Tyson was a super athlete when he was young.
Oh, my God.
No one, when they're 20, usually can move like that.
Yeah.
And here he is, 53, moving like a world champ, throwing bombs. Again, it's only on the pads. We don't know what happens if he spars.
Right.
You know, but
still.
But you have to
like the praying mantis. If he makes the first move,
you have to.
He's going to rip your head off.
Mike Tyson explains his desire to fight again. I feel unstoppable now. The gods of war have reawakened me. And he said something about the gods of war have awakened me. They've reignited my ego and want me to go to war again. Holy shit, that's so terrifying. That's so terrifying.
Netflix cameras captured Mike Tyson training relentlessly for a potential fight with Floyd Mayweather Jr. The legendary fighter pushes beyond his limits, displaying incredible power, discipline, and determination. Every moment feels intense and almost intimidating.
That's still Mike Tyson.
Yeah, that's still what I see in my nightmares.
And that is a guy who's on testosterone. That's a guy who's on human growth hormone.
Gotta be, right?
Gotta be.
Yeah.
I mean, I never asked him, but I couldn't imagine he would try to do this without, and I couldn't imagine he would be able to keep that physique. Oh, he has power. It's real power.
And that's why, like, everybody's talking about this Mike Tyson thing. I was like, man, they should not be letting this thing happen.
I really hope he doesn't knock Mike Tyson out.
To me,
I'll just be real bummed out to see Mike get KO'd
right,
at 58 years
at
old.
60, basically.
like, what other sport would we let a 58-year-old man compete other than golf?
Right.
Yeah, but you know what I'm saying? Like, why are we letting this happen?
It's kind of crazy.
Yeah, but he's made for it, man. Like, he's made
Mike
for it.
is?
Yeah, I mean, it's
Listen,
what he is.
Dude, he's perfectly capable of knocking him out.
He is perfectly capable. If he zigs when he should have zagged, if Mike can close the distance in a way that he doesn't expect, and Mike also has layers upon layers of attacks that are in his mind.
Tyson trains at high intensity, pushing every muscle to its limit. He demonstrates relentless focus, sharp movements, explosive punching, and remarkable determination throughout the demanding sessions.
I'm going to watch him fighting Mike. I think that's crazy. He's going to have an exhibition with Tyson, which is crazy.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Mike is so much bigger than him.
Yeah,
he's
but
so much bigger than him.
he's not going to land a fist on Mayweather.
Right. It's
Not
gonna be
after
hard.
his last performance. You know, I think
Yeah.
Tyson just needs
What do
to
you
get
think
it.
was going on with the last one? It looked a little bit like sparring.
Yeah, I don't know. I think it was scripted.
Yeah.
I ain't never seen Tyson biting his gloves, and like you could just, it was taking all that he could not to like hit him.
Mike Tyson works with heavy weights while delivering powerful combinations. He maintains fierce energy, sharpens his defensive reflexes, and proves that his legendary strength still dominates the gym.
Mike Tyson is the reason why this desk is this width. Did I tell you that?
No, this
I had
is real?
Yeah. I had a smaller desk that I was planning on using for the new studio. When I'm like, maybe it'd be better if I'm a little closer to the people. But then I did a podcast with Tyson. I did two of them with Tyson. One when he was high, when he was running Tyson's Ranch. He had a little bit of a belly. He was jolly. He was just high all the time. We had a wonderful conversation. And then next time he came in is when he's preparing for the Roy Jones fight.
Oh,
and
wow.
He was jacked. And he had these big ass muscles in his forearms. And he made me so nervous. Like he was so keyed up. You could tell. Like he was ready to go.
Oh,
he was ready to go. And I'm like, no. This small table. I need to have some distance.
He thrives on competition, entertains audiences, inspires fans, and brings passion every time he steps forward.
It is just like, it's heartbreaking to see a icon go out like that.
Yeah.
You know, and
But it's crazy also to see him fight at 57 years old. Like, that's
but
nuts.
still, like, he shouldn't have been in there at all. You know, I think it's other ways.
Yeah.
You know, it's other ways for...
During sparring sessions, he exchanges powerful punches, tests his endurance, maintains his rhythm, and demonstrates impressive ring awareness against determined training partners.
Floyd Mayweather.
Yes. I wasn't bothering nobody.
I love this guy. Like, why would he want to fight Iron Mike Tyson?
I was minding my business. I wasn't bothering nobody. He just wanted, he picked
He
him.
came, he said, damn, we got a bag, huh, Mike?
No, I ain't say that.
No, it's a bag though. You and Floyd Mayweather that's come on, two biggest names in the whole. What is this? The 20th century and shit. This is the fucking 21st century. These are the two biggest names in the 21st century.
I guess a bag is involved.
Oh, big one.
Kilroy praises Mike Tyson's discipline, highlighting his sharp speed, focused preparation, strong stamina, and dedication despite his age. He also appreciates the gym environment and the people Tyson surrounds himself with, noting the absence of distractions or hidden agendas.
In the official fight, the rematch with Pacquiao that has been announced by their teams and by Netflix, which will carry that fight because they like to do those, big fights that are more name recognition than serious combat. With the exception being, of course, when they did Canelo against Crawford, which was two prime, names and active fights.
Tyson appears confident in his strength, motivated by his training progress, enjoying the process, and fully embracing every challenge. ***.
No boxer in the history, whoever put on gloves, that treasured his undefeated record more than Floyd Mayweather. That the fact that could go away is not insignificant. So if there's any reason to be interested in that rematch, that may be it. As you said, it will be an official fight. So there is that. But if they decide not to do that, I won't be unhappy about it. Let Floyd be 50-0, fine. But he needs the money, and obviously he's going to make money in these different events, or he wouldn't be doing them, in my opinion.
***. Mayweather recently shared his thoughts on a potential exhibition between Mike Tyson and Floyd Mayweather Jr., explaining why the idea has generated so much global attention. He believes the event could benefit both fighters in different ways. Tyson remains one of the most recognizable figures in boxing history, while Mayweather built his career on precision, defense, and an undefeated legacy that continues to attract massive interest. Jeff.
Mayweather is putting that 50-0 record.
100%. That's the only thing that makes it even quasi-interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Look, we don't have to relitigate their first fight from 2015. It was a terrible fight, and Floyd won easily. But he's 49 years old. Pacquiao has actually had a real fight since then, even though he didn't win against Mario Barrios back in July of last year. A lot of people thought he did win. Mm-hmm. He looked pretty good for a guy that was coming out of a 4-year retirement that's in his mid-40s. And that's a lot more.
The idea of Floyd Mayweather facing Mike Tyson has surprised many. Although it was recently announced, people are still reacting to how unexpected this matchup is.
He does all that crazy stuff, but he leaves a lot of openings, for the taking. And a guy like Devin Haney, who understands the sweet science, who got good feet, good reactions, an excellent jab. I mean, the feints that he gonna be using on him as well, man. Because Dan Romero, he's so tensed up. You drop a feint on him, he reacts.
Jeff recently shared his perspective on the upcoming exhibition between Floyd Mayweather and Mike Tyson, offering a straightforward view of what he believes is driving the fight. He argues that it is primarily about financial gain rather than legacy or records. As an exhibition, the outcome will not affect their official careers. He also points out that the fighters will likely use larger gloves and shorter rounds, possibly 2 minutes each, similar to Tyson's bout with Jake Paul. In Jeff's view, these adjustments clearly show that the event is designed to generate revenue rather than showcase pure competition.
And next, hey, Ryan Garcia, your ass is next, bro. Your ass is next. See, y'all, everybody all high and gung strung out on Ryan Garcia after that last performance, but I'm not. I'm not high. I'm telling y'all. No, you get in there with a tremendous boxer, man. And if Dev didn't get dropped in that first fight, if he didn't get dropped in that first fight, he held that phone, he would have cooked Ryan Garcia.
Jeff compares this situation to Tyson's previous fight with Jake Paul, where expectations were uncertain. Tyson had been highly confident, but the fight revealed some limitations in his mobility and stamina. Jeff believes Mayweather follows a calculated approach, often studying opponents before fully committing, similar to his strategy against Manny Pacquiao. He suggests that Mayweather likely saw Tyson's recent struggles and recognized a financial opportunity. While Jeff respects Tyson, he understands Mayweather's reasoning, viewing the fight as a strategic and lucrative decision.
But Rolly's got power, man. He's got power. He could land a punch just like he did against Ryan and be effective also. I met Rolly's a couple weeks ago in Vegas, and we hanged out, insecure for a little bit, and he's actually an interesting person, man. Smart kid, you know, even though a lot of people might not think so. Smart kid, so you can't help not wish him well, you know. He's a great person.
But Jeff Mayweather also emphasized that, despite Tyson's age, his discipline, work ethic, and healthy lifestyle still allow him to compete at a respectable level. He believes Tyson can hold his own against younger opponents and expresses admiration for his conditioning. However, he reiterates that the bout is essentially a financial opportunity for both fighters, adding that there is nothing wrong with capitalizing on a legacy they have built over decades.
You know, there's always controversy, things that happen, you know, but I don't know, just because Ryan already did it once, I think he could do it again. I think Ryan's still fast enough, he's tall enough, has that reach to be able to land those punches. I think I would favor Ryan, but you know, I also wouldn't be surprised at all if Haney just dominates, because he does have great skill.
Porter stresses that timing would be even more critical against Floyd Mayweather. Tyson would need to spar with fast, skilled opponents to regain his sharpness. However, Porter questions whether Tyson, at his age, can fully recover the physical tools required. While he respects Tyson, he feels the former champion has lost some of his explosive edge. He also acknowledges the financial incentives involved, admitting that such opportunities are difficult to refuse. On the other hand, he highlights Mayweather's experience, speed, and defensive skills, making the matchup strategically intriguing.
Ryan is a big name, you know, huge name. People want to see him. I don't mind seeing any of those rematches. You know, Ryan could fight Haney again, and Ryan could fight Rollins again, and they're very big fights, very interesting fights. Haney has put himself in a great position now that he's a world champion also, and he's also pretty famous out there. People do want to see him.
Irvin expressed surprise at the idea of Mayweather returning after retirement, even for an exhibition. He noted how unusual it is for someone who retired at the peak of his career to step back into the ring. He also pointed out that the timing raises questions, especially amid rumors of possible financial concerns. According to Irvin, any return by Mayweather would likely be carefully planned to maximize both attention and financial gain.